Okay, hey guys, it's Captain O'Kane, and I just wanted to go over a few things with you regarding to Unitime and Paylocity. We've had some questions. I'm going to try to answer some of these. We may be having a go-to meeting, or by the time you've seen this, may have had the go-to meeting. But what we're trying to do is move our time from Unitime to Paylocity so that we can get Paylocity updated and current to what we currently have going on in future time. So the first thing you want to do is log into your Unitime account, which is and then go to your time off request. If you go to the year view, you can kind of see your days that you have requested off. These are all pending because nothing's been accepted for a while since we switched over to Paylocity. We do not want you to write any of your days that you've currently already taken in the past, but any future days that are pending, we'd like for you to write down. Now, the catch here is this day maybe I only have, for example, if I highlight it, it's 12 hours of vacation AM, because I've in this exploded view of the 12 months. But if I go to the 1 month view and cycle through the months, it's going to show exactly the hours. So if you have any question on what you requested or whatnot, that's maybe the best way to go through there and write them down. Once you've written them all down throughout the rest of the year, you can then go to Paylocity. So let me go to my dashboard. No, that's not it. Where is it? There. Okay. Once you've logged into Unitime, this is the dashboard that shows up on my screen as soon as I log in. There's probably a couple ways you can get to here. I usually go to the time off box. It may be in a different area of your screen, but in the time off box, I go to more, submit a time off request, and then you would look at the list of days that you wrote down. So in the time off request box, you got 3 different tabs at the top. That's your request, your status. So right now I have a pending status for vacation for June 23rd. And then my balance is going to be my current hours of sick time, vacation, and whatnot. But I think by default, it's already on request. Make sure if you're going to put a time in, you're in the request mode, and you select the type of time you're requesting off. This multiple days, it's not going to really apply to us. This is Monday through Friday, people. So if you're going to consecutively select several days in a row, you can just go to the calendar. I'm going to go request the 23rd of June off, and my start time is going to be 7 a.m. End date is already gray by default, and I'm not going to put a time here at my end time. It's going to already calculate in here. I'll have to get back with you. I don't know if you're going to take a half a shift. If you need to put the end time, for example, a morning or the evening, your start time may be at 7 p.m. and then you leave this blank. But anyways, we'll come back to that later or some other video or time. So, and then the note sections, I like to put in here just a vacation, 24 hours, just so that I have that in my notes, and then whoever's accepting the time off. So I've requested a vacation on the 23rd at 7 a.m. I'm not putting an end time, and this date is grayed out for 24 hours. I'm going to submit the request. Here it says it was successfully submitted, and then now when I go to my status, it's updated, and I have the request pending. Now, one nice thing about this, even while it's pending, I can go ahead and delete this out. But let's say this was, and here you can see a green again saying that was a success. If this was already accepted, I still have the option to delete this. So there'll be no more where you have to email the shift chief for you to cancel a day. We plan on running the calendar in conjunction with Paylocity until something else changes, and that we'll still be using the link through the calendar to update our time cancel and our time request. But for this particular merge that we're asking you guys to do, as far as writing down your time out of Unitime and then transferring it over to Paylocity, we do not want you to update that in the calendar. Or let me rephrase that. We do not want you guys going through the link in the calendar, which is here through the form, for the days that you've already had pending in Unitime. So back to Paylocity. That's pretty much it for this end. If you do not have the Paylocity app downloaded on your phone, I highly recommend it. If you can do time off request in your phone, just be careful. It will calculate the hours, ensure that the hours you are requesting match the hours that it's calculating for you. And one good thing about that, whenever they accept the request, it'll send you a notification on your phone and it will email you. So you know pretty much immediately when they've accepted it, if you've got it or not. Let me look through my list, see if I'm missing anything. Oh yeah, just monitor your time. We've had some employees be shy some hours or a shift or so, and I'm not sure, some of them may have even had the time in Paylocity, but just watch your hours that you're getting paid on your check against what's in Paylocity. And let me see here, if I go to employee time card, I can go and look at my own hours, and you can always just back up a little bit. Well, that's Caldwell, I'm sorry. If I want to look at my own, it's my timesheet here. Let me see, there's a previous, yep. So I can just go through here, and I want to make sure that the days that I worked are actually on here. 5/9, 5/6, 5/3, 4/30. So that's a good way to make sure you're getting your time, your punches are in there and being accepted. But the biggest thing is just kind of monitor it, keep an eye on it. The system's not perfect, and they're working diligently to try to get it up to speed. And so there may be a few hiccups along the way. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and we'll try to answer them the best you can. You can ask Roy. He's really up to speed on a lot of this. Eric's pretty good in the know. And your captain may know some of the information. But as long as we communicate it and try to keep everybody up to speed, and we know some of the hiccups that are going on. So anyways, have a good day. Thanks.